both possibilities, you a man or she a woman.
And that's pretty much a standard rule that you add a ta for you and she.
Yes, yes, yes. It is predictable, it is standard. But now your question should be, how do we know that is taskun for second person male or taskun for she? So it depends on the context.
Okay. So taskun will mean she lived and then what? Or
You
You live.
You live or
live.
she live.
It has two meanings.
Or you live or she.
Ah.
For you will use ta, for she also you will use ta.
Does the Jew have to be male?
Male only, because
If Jew is female, then
that's a different word. That will be a different word, and we will go in next
So we
next
will-
week, inshallah. Okay. So
And yes.
what I'm trying to tell you about this conjugation in Arabic, when it comes to the verbs, it's a new thing, but inshallah we are starting from now. And if you remember, in our last class, in the beginning Arabic 1, we did some conjugation. Ashrab, tashrab, tashrabin, yashrab, remember? And yurid, urid, turid, turidin, yurid, turid, right? So it is very important that we practice the conjugation of the verbs. So then we will make correct sentences. Okay? So today remember these three. Askun, and you need kind of memorize it. Say askun,
Askun,
taskun,
taskun,
yaskun.
yaskun. Askun, taskun, yaskun.
I live, you live, or she lives, and he lives.
Yaskun.
Can you say Taskun Kareem min Baiti?
So it can
Qareeb min bayti.
become ahub, like I love,
Uhib, yes.
uhib and
Tuhib.
Tuhib,
tuhib and
Yuhib.
yuhib.
yuhib. So if you just know this pattern, you can make the conjugation of any verb, whatever you want.
Isn't it usually for the 3-letter words that you use this rule?
Okay, this 3 letters is the root. Root is seen kaf noon in this one, second sukun. That means to live. Okay, how do you make the conjugation of the word adrus that we had before I studied?
Tadrus, yadrus.
Adrus, tadrus,
Yadrus.
yadrus. Yes. So every time we will increase now. He lives. He, yes. One person.
The a, ta, ya is on all words.
Okay, this a, ta and ya and one more noon.
That's
They
for
are,
We.
that's for we.
okay, now look at these 4 letters. Our sister asked this question. So, one of these letters will be in the beginning of mudare, present tense. Whenever we make a present tense in Arabic, you will use one of the 4 letters. So, you will use Hamza for I, like askun. See, this Hamza is there.
Right.
I. Noon you will use for
We.
plural we. If you say we all live, we all live in Frisco, then you say naskun,
Naskun.
naskun.
Nafkun.
And inshallah we will go to there gradually. Ya you will use for most of the time for third person, like yaskun, he lives, then you will use ya.
Third person male.
Third person male,
Or
3, and also we use one more time ya for third person female plural, like you say, they all women they live.
So we don't use na, noon for
No. Noon is only for
we.
first person we, yes.
For all of us,
plural.
male and female. No?
Noon for everyone. Yeah. And ta most of the time we use for second person male and female both. Okay.
But this is the rule for every verb.
Every verb, but it should be mudare, like present tense. Present tense. When you say I'm doing this now, or I will do, or I'm doing now, that is present tense.
Not past and
No, no, not past. Future, actually in Arabic there is no different word for future. The present tense, this one you can translate as present and the future both. Mudare, that is called mudare. It can be translated present and future both. There are, however, two letters that make present tense into future tense. Specifically, they are sawfa and seen. If you add sawfa before askun, it says sawfa askun. It means I'm going to live soon. Right now I'm not living in Frisco, but I'm going to live soon. Then you will say sawfa askun.
How do you spell Sawfa?
Seen waw fa.
Allah subhanahu
Kalla sawfa ta'lamun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, right? Sometimes you do not bring sawfa, you will just use the letter seen in the beginning. Sa askun. Sa. Soon.
Sa as in just seen?
Yes, just seen. So this sa and then askun, so you will connect with the alif and hamza and you sa askun. Right? So sa askun or sawfa askun means I will be living soon. Sa adrus, I will study soon. Sa adrus. But this is a additional information. Inshallah, we will talk about that in detail. So do not yes.
Sa askun or sa askun?
No, sa askun.
Sa askun.
No. The only just seen with fatha only. Sa.
No alif.
No alif. Yes, now we can say same meaning. They are, you can use them interchangeably. Sawfa askun or sa askun, same thing. Okay. So what is the focus on this? Is the conjugation. So know it, and you should be able to say by heart, without looking at the book, all these things. So inshallah we are concluding over here. We are stopping here. And don't be confused with additional information like we just talked about sawfa or sa. If you are not understanding at this time, it's okay. The main thing is this conjugation and the meaning of all those new vocabulary that you learned today, right? This is very important. Work on that, and next week inshallah we will ask, and I will pick words randomly, and I will pick a student randomly. That tell this meaning, you tell this meaning, so everyone will get a fair chance inshallah. صدق الله العلي العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.